Okay, we're back. We are looking at Burning Beast Convoy from Robot Masters. I've taken him out of his packaging and I've put him in his beast mode so that we can have a look at how to transform him. So obviously it says Burning Beast. He's this translucent orange color. I guess this is what happens when you take Optimus Primal and you light him on fire. Or as I like to playfully call him, he's Super Saiyan Optimus Primal. I know, it's horrible. The anime fans will get it anyway. So here he is. You're going to see with this mold, it's very, very similar in a lot of ways to the, Ultra Class Optimus Primal figure from the Beast Wars toy line. They've just made it smaller and they've changed a few things on it. So mostly it is that kind of orange, translucent color. A little bit of detailing here on the chest in gold, and same with his hands, or the digits, the fingers there, those are in gold. The rest of it is all more or less that one orangey color, except for the eyes there in his face. Okay, so this is him as his silverback gorilla, not so silver anymore. So let's transform him. It transforms, as I said a minute ago, it's going to be very similar to how we did the Ultra Class Optimus Primal. I'm going to have a look at him sometime. If we twist the waist over, we're going to fold in the little gorilla feet here, fold down the robot feet. The arms, we just kind of push them down and lift up the shoulder guards here. And then for the head, we just slide down the gorilla head, we flip the face, so that we have that chest plate that we're used to, and then we pop out Primal's head and twist it forward. There we go, not much to that. We've changed him into robot form, but there are a few things we need to look at while he's in this form. So the coloring, so again, obviously the same color as when he's in beast mode, but again, we've got some of the gold and this a little bit of red for the accents for the coloring. They didn't, at least they kept most of his face the silver color. He's got kind of the blue eyes. They look black, but I'm pretty sure they're blue. Let's like get a closer look. A little more gold detail on the arms. The hands are obviously the same. And for whatever reason, his knees now have the gold coloring as well. So articulation, well, his head we know turns all the way backwards, so it probably comes all the way forwards. It can move a little bit. It's on a ball joint, which is nice. The shoulders can move all the way around. They can move out a little bit and back down. They're really only impeded by this thing here. It twists at the elbow, and the elbow's got the movement here as well. Nothing in the hands. The waist can turn a little bit. Well, actually, it can turn all the way around. What am I talking about? The hips are on ball joints, so we have a pretty good range of motion that way. The knees bend, and then the feet kind of collapse a little bit if we wanted to do that. Nothing in the ankles, though. So he's pretty good. I like this figure. I always liked Optimus Primal, so the chance to get kind of a, I'm going to say, pseudo-rare Takara version was kind of nice, even though, I mean, the color is mildly horrible, but that's okay. We can deal with it. He's just really pissed off or something. Maybe ate some bad food or something and it's made him angry. That's what happens when you eat too much leftover chicken, kids. Okay. Now, what else can he do? Well, the original one, we could pop open, I believe it was this hand, and the hand would split apart and we'd have a blaster in there that would shoot little missiles. Well, this time it just pops up and we've got the little gun. And nice enough, we've got that on the other side, which is actually more show accurate than the original figure was. So we've just got the little pop-up arm cannons there. Those are kind of nice. It's got a little bit of firepower there. Next, we can move this up, and what we can do is we can pull out those twin swords that he was so fond of dicing people with. So we can pull those out and we'll attach those onto him in a second. And then naturally we've got those shoulder cannons, which he didn't make nearly enough use of, in my opinion, in the Beast Wars show. So we can grab a sword, and you can see the little peg there for it. And we can see if we can put that in his hand. There we go. I have to admit, I kind of wish these were bigger, but for the scale of the toy and to be able to collapse them into that compartment in his back, they have to be a little bit smaller. There you go. He's armed to the teeth. I mean, you know, he's got the cannons on his arms. He's got the shoulder cannons, and he's got these swords for getting up close and personal and letting people, or I guess other Transformers, bleed all over him. This dude should be ultra badass in a fight. And maybe he is in Robot Masters, because he wasn't always in Beast Wars, sadly. But that's okay. Now, a few other things. As I said, move this figure out of the way for a second. It came with a DVD. It is still in the packaging that it came with. I've never opened this. Why? Well, or maybe I have tried it. Anyways, I know I wasn't able to play it, which means I must have opened it at least once. Maybe if I got a region-free player. So maybe this would have the story of what's going on. I don't know. Some kind of mail-away card. I'm not going to send that to Japan, even though it would be funny if I tried to. But here's something that's interesting. We got a little product catalog. And this is going to show us all the other figures that are available in Robot Masters. I believe a number of these figures come from Machine Wars. A couple of them there looks like that, and a few more from Beast Wars. I can't remember what that character's name was. Snarl, maybe? Something else in Japan. Armadillo. Those I don't remember at all. And then, hey, we've got a little comic at the back. I think since this is Japanese, we got to start on the right-hand side and go to the left. I think this is supposed to be telling us what's going on, but there we've got Primal and Prime blowing the crap out of somebody, and then some other dude shows up, and then we're all friends, and there's Megatron looking evil in the background. But that's kind of cool. Even if you can't read it, you can tell it's just saying, hey, we're the new guys, and we're going to merge and kick someone's butt. Fine by me. So back to the figure. I'm sorry, I just wanted to show that off. Good figure. One thing, though, that is mildly annoying is, much like the Robot Masters Optimus Prime, it comes with this gun. For some reason, they decided, oh no, we don't have anything that shoots little spring-loaded missiles. So, they had to toss this in there. Well, that peg where we can put his sword, we can also put this gun in here. Because, I mean, he doesn't have enough guns, so we decided we need another big, obtuse gun to put there. Which doesn't even really look good when he's holding it. I don't know. Let's get rid of that. Let's give him the sword. Swords are scarier anyway. See if I can get this in there. At any rate, I think that's everything I need to show you about Burning Beast Convoy. If I can put this back in there, come on. Oh, screw it. A very excellent figure. If you still can see him, definitely pick him up. To be honest, I haven't looked for this one on eBay too much. Usually I just search for Optimus Prime, but I haven't seen this one. If you do see this one, it's worth getting, or if just the regular Convoy, or sorry, Beast Convoy. It's very similar to the Transformers Beast Wars figure, except it's going to be much smaller. Again, this is, 4 or 5 inches tall, considerably smaller than the other one, but it is pretty cool. And if you like to collect Optimus Prime, I say this is a worthy addition to your collection. So I think that's about it for me. This is Burning Beast Convoy from the Robot Masters line. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you later.